touch your ears, everybody, touch your ears. What does it look like? Satellite dish. It collects waves of sound. Satellite dish, say satellite dish. That's what it is. If I cut your earlobes out, if I cut this out right now, and cut this one out, if I say a word, you won't hear it. If I cut this out, complete out, you see a small tiny hole. If I cut this out, you won't see anything else here. And if I say a word, you can never hear anything. It will just make a boo sound. So this is to collect waves of sound and form them into words. Once it is trapped in your mind is supposed to create mental images of the words you hear, and that becomes what keeps you awake at night. How do I print this picture of a mortal melody? You guys don't hear what I'm saying? Yeah. Does it make sense? Yeah. If you've learned something, raise your hand. Okay, microphone's down. On the microphone, let's find out those who heard me and those who are listening to me. Okay, because I'm about to go deeper right now. Microphone. If you learned something already, raise your hand. If you learned something, give it to anyone who doesn't raise his hand. Okay, if you don't want me to give it the microphone, don't raise your hand. Okay, unless your hands up. Okay, give it to anyone. Okay. One thing you've learned today.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Balikisa Bakar, a level 4 leader.
You want to celebrate that, yeah?
Yeah. I learned one thing today. He taught us mindsets. What is your mindset? I think I have learned something from that. That number one, you should know the kind of people you work with. That when you work with poor people, you will be the next poor man. And when you work with the rich people, you will be the next rich man. That's because of the mentality of the poor. I think this one, I will work with it today, tomorrow, and forever. Thank you.
I want you to break it down. Mentality is the ability of your mind to interpret and then do what? Respond to every situation in a particular way. So which means you always see things from a standpoint all the time. So that's why those who fail continuously fail, because they interpret things the same way. And those who are successful are always successful, even though the circumstances varies, but one thing is sure, they always succeed. Why? The interpretation. Now, I want you to come forward. I want you to come forward. Now, I want you to watch this mentality. Mentality. Okay, Tonya, come over here. Dixon, come over here. Now, Dixon is going to slap Tonya with a big slap. Now, watch this. I want you to watch this. Okay? Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Give some points out. Now, if Dixon slaps Tonya, okay, if he slapped her and she has stars and migraine, right? To make sense? And this happened just right over there, and she's in pain. She's in pain. See her. And as she's coming out from that slap situation, she meets me now. Dixon has passed. And as she's coming to me, I see a bee trying to bite her on her shoulder. And I want to remove the bee. What's she gonna do? She will use the last event to judge my present action. Why do poor people fail in the midst of good opportunities? Because the last opportunity they had, they failed. They now use it to judge every opportunity. Has anybody told you this doesn't work? Yes. Are they wrong or right? Yes. They are right in their world. Nothing works for them. Does it make sense? Yes. What's mentality? She interpreted my health as a slap because the last event that she had before she met me was a slap. Most times people interpret good opportunities based on the last experience that they had. If you know that, you'll be more interested in people's mentality before you show them gold. Oh, I don't think you heard that one. If you know where they're coming from, that they have no capacity to understand where you are right now, you won't be too quick to hand them gold with the mentality of silver. And that's why I don't recruit people. Rich men recruit me. How is it, would you feel someone, now that you know, someone who is successful, who understands wealth, who comes to recruit you, someone is coming to bring you, to teach you how to be wealthy, you should be more grateful than doubting. Does it make sense? Okay? So now, what is rank? What is level? It's a mental state. Put your hand here. Level is a mental state. What is it first? Level first. So what you're going to do, I met with Yolanda the other day, and I did a research on her. I know she's at the top level. So what you want to do, find the background of people who are successful and study their habits. Let their habit be your daily activity. No matter what business you find yourself, you're going to be successful. Write this down. Swissgolden is an opportunity, but only those who know how to use it will become wealthy. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So let's look at other people who are not in the multi-level marketing industry and they're still becoming successful. Let's look at here. You know this man? Yeah. He's a giant. Giant are those who do massive things. In what industry is he? Food and what? Beverages. Is he a rich man? Yeah. Yes. What if a poor man goes into food and beverages industry? Would he be a rich man? No. How about this woman? You know this woman? Yeah. Is she in food and beverage industry? No. What is she in? Is she a billionaire as well? Yes. Beautiful. How about Michael Jackson? Is he in food and beverage industry? No. What is he in? Music. Was he a billionaire? Yes. Okay, great. How about Mark Zuckerberg? Is he in entertainment? No. Is he a billionaire? Yes. How about Michael Jordan? Okay, so what makes them rich? Is it the industry? No.
Wow.
See, listen to this. Poor people want a quick escape from poverty. Rich people want a long process to wealth. You know why? Part of being wealthy is the process. The meetings, the conventions, the talking together, the traveling, the incentives. So you don't want wealth, like money, boom, no. You want the whole experience of enjoying, traveling, having meetings, having values. That's what you want. And I want you to be longer. I want to live longer, healthier, wealthier before I go home. Does it make sense? Because I know a lot of people who have made quick cash too soon, but they are still miserable. So you want to enjoy the process of learning, becoming, doing, traveling, community. This is part of what makes it a journey, not an event. Are we together? Yeah. Let's look at this again. Let's go into the multi-level marketing, which is an innovative process. From what I understand today, this is the first time in history of multi-level marketing where there is a classical business that has a multi-level. Which means you are a first. You are a trailblazer, a pioneer, an opportunity creator. Does it make sense? Yes. You're not a responder. You're a trailblazer. You are a bridge builder, which means those that want you to work will have to wait. After you make the money, they can come forward and make you richer. Are you with me? So let's look at the industry of multi-level marketing. Okay, number one, this is the only industry in the world that pays more money than any industry at all. Let's look at the board. The NFL pays about 9.5 billion. They make about 9.5 billion every year. This is 2013 figure. The music industry makes about $15 million. Video game, $76 billion. Movie industry, $88 billion. Natural food, $90 billion. Network marketing, $178 billion. And now, Swiss Gold is sticking to dragon still.
Yes.
You are about to get even bigger than that thing. Swissgolden? Be the best, I'm the best. And your sister sitting down, being the best. Now you're not ready for that. Swissgolden? Be the best, I'm the best. Put your hands together for yourself. We're going to have fun, trust me. Because knowledge is for royalties. Poor men hate knowledge. Poor men do what? They hate knowledge. If you want to be wealthy, you got to go for the information. Okay? Now listen to this again. Multi-level marketing, this is Amway. This guy, this couple, Dexter and Bernie Yeager, makes about $1.3 million a month. Amway. How about these guys here? This is New Scheme. These guys make about $1.1 million a month. This is Clip, Forever Leave It, $500,000 a month. This is Brian McClure and Bill, $452,000 a month. Are they in the same company? No, but they're in the same industry. Oh, I don't think you know what I'm saying. The difference is your mentality. I want you to get it right. You do 90% of work here, then find who do the 10% outside. Those who change the world are not in the street. They're not in the street. They are somewhere studying, empowering people. I'm going to show you how to do that as we go ahead in this relationship, okay? Right here, that's me right there. Super multi-dominant. Without legs.
Wow.
What does it tell you? You make a living from what you do. You make a fortune for what the system does. No matter how strong you are, you don't have enough time to be wealthy by yourself. Your ability to build leaders and transfer your value and virtue in those leaders and multiply yourself and make your value viral in the whole world, that's what makes you so much powerful. You do little, but you get so much because you have done so much in a lot of people. So you're going to reverse your psychology into building people and teaching them the secret to build other people. Your work will be more honorable and less stressful. But if you want to do the waka about kind of mentality, you will sell stuff, but you can't sell much than you sell. Are we together? Okay? Right here again. If you want that, raise your hand. If you want that, raise your hand. Fantastic, yeah? What's the black car? Bugatti Veyron. Now, listen to this. I want you to listen to this. It does, if I give a man, I want you to listen. This car is powerful, has a lot of speedometers in it. The torque horsepower is crazy. If I put this car in the hand of someone who can drive well, he goes to hell.
Yeah.
So it's not the car. It's who is driving it. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You cannot drive a Ferrari with a motorbike mentality. Swiss Gold is the Bugatti of multi-level marketing. If it's a Bugatti, you need Formula One driver. How is that? I don't know if you're excited the way I'm excited this afternoon. I'm super excited. Okay? So, I'm going to draw an example for you. Okay? I want you to come forward. I want you to come forward. Now, the car you see on the board, this guy, he has never driven a car before. He pushes wheelbarrow. Just an example. That's an example. Okay? He pushes wheelbarrow, but he's your brother. Go back and do it. This guy is not your brother. He's not your relative. But he's a professional in driving Formula One. Which one would you follow? Your brother or the expert? You're denying your family now, huh? Write this down. Poor men are emotional. Rich men are objective. It's the driver that optimizes the power and capacity of the vehicle. You can be in Swiss gold and still be broke. It is your capacity that determines who you attract. It is your capacity that determines what you do with the money you make. Because I've seen a lot of people make tons of money in multi-level marketing, they still remain poor because they don't know about how to invest the money to multiply the money. You use the same mentality of salary to go into Swiss gold, you're going to be failed too. Because I can tell you, the reason why you're here is not because you don't have money, because you've made money before today. Where's the money? It disappeared. So it boils down to self-development. And that brings me to this particular point. What's on the board? Self-economy. How many of you know you're an economy yourself? Because you don't get what I'm talking about. How many of you know that you are an economy yourself?
Yeah.
Then how you manage your finances and your home is the same way you're going to manage this business. So the fundamental factor right here, let me tell you this. The common denominator is the gold. Everybody here has access to it. But what you do differently determines how much you make. What is that extra value that someone can look at you and say, because of what I'm going to become through you, I'm going to join you? Well, they told me about it. I didn't see anything. Most of you talk about gold, but you look like silver. So right here, self, this is the true wealth of what makes this business become successful. It is your individual capacity. So if I want to tell you right now, part of what you're going to do, go and begin to enroll in some kind of self-development study, find a mentor who's successful. When you start a multi-level marketing business, the first thing you do is to learn. Profit follows those who learn. It doesn't follow those who hustle. Say it again. In other words, learning comes first before profit. Profit is what happens to those who understands the game and then can change the rules. But you cannot change a game's rule that you don't understand. I have done multi-level marketing before, became the #1 in Africa, qualified with the highest level of leadership, built more leaders than anyone in Africa. You are jealous of me, you don't want to clap. Not because I was smarter or more intelligent, just because I was more disciplined to follow the rules.